We've been told that creatine is safe and natural, but a lot of people don't realize that most creatine today is made in labs from synthetic petrochemicals and literal industrial pesticides. The labs that make creatine combine two industrial chemicals, sarcosine and cyanamide, which both come from coal, ammonia, and petroleum feedstocks. Think about that. These are some creatine red flags. Sarcosine is a synthetic amino acid, and as you guys know, our body rarely does well with synthetic ingredients of any kind. And cyanamide is toxic if it's swallowed, inhaled, and has been used as an industrial pesticide. So in theory, we're told that these chemicals get removed in the manufacturing process, but in practice, that really depends entirely on how the factory purifies it and how willing we are to entertain the narrative that a number of toxins and synthetic compounds can be chemically alchemized into something that's good for our body long term and rinsed free from the health risks presented by its individual ingredients. But here's some good news. Natural foods that most of us eat contain creatine. Red meat being the best source, but you can also get it from chicken, fish, and pork just in smaller amounts. And to give you a little bit of a proxy, most people are taking between 2.5 grams of creatine and 10 grams of creatine per day, while a pound of steak has about 2 grams of creatine without any of the synthetic BS. I'm not here to sell you any supplements or any particular types of creatine. This is just a conversation that we should be having. I used creatine for the first time when I was 16 years old, and I've used it many, many times over the years, both myself and occasionally for our members to help regulate ATP energy production, to support muscle synthesis and strength, and to even uplift cognitive performance. But with more and more information coming to light on the real ingredients and the actual processes that are used to synthesize creatine, I'm leaning heavier into getting these things the way nature has intended, through food and without all the mental gymnastics required to make peace with what is, in my opinion, a wildly unnatural process. If you want to learn how to get everything that your body needs, including creatine, in the most natural, biocompatible, bioavailable way possible without putting yourself at risk now or later, you can schedule a free breakthrough call at biohackercoaching.com. Share this video if you enjoyed this and follow for more.